McDonald's sales fall worldwide for the first time in 4 years. So this is something I wanted to talk about. We're gonna read about it and we're gonna see if McDonald's is starting to flop, is starting to decline. I mean, honestly, the only thing I would visit McDonald's for in my region, in my country, are the fries, the McNuggets, and sometimes the seasonal menu when they bring with something burger which has no vegetable and only has deep fried, well, not deep fried, but fried cheese with the meat, I believe. I think it's chicken meat or maybe it's beef meat, I don't know. But I had it only once though, and it was really good. It was very unhealthy and very enjoyable. The fast food giant has been hit by weaker demand in recent months and boycotts over the war in Gaza. Oh, I see. Also, this is something similar to the Starbucks, I see. Starbucks is also flopping quite a bit. A lot of people are boycotting it and they are starting to realize, oh, maybe supporting a Israeli government isn't that good of a move now, is it? So we'll see if McDonald's is actually gonna backtrack or if they're gonna keep supporting the murderers. Chief Executive Chris Kempczinski said the company is working on new product lines and meal deals in an attempt to entice customers back. I don't think that is going to bring those customers back. McDonald's sales has fallen worldwide for the first time in nearly 4 years amid rising prices and ongoing boycotts over the war in Gaza. The fast food giant said the same-store sales decreased by 1% in the second quarter of the year, its first drop since the COVID pandemic forced thousands of branches to close in early 2020. Under pressure, Chief Executive Chris Kempczinski admitted it was clear that our value leadership gap over rivals has recently shrunk, but said the company was working to fix that with pace. I don't think they're gonna do a good job at that. Because I mean, if people are boycotting you over politics, then you really have only one choice, and that is to backtrack from whatever you did. Or because I mean, yeah, if people, I mean, they got out of Russia though. Yeah, they got out of Russia. However, they still are in Israel, and people in the US seems to care much more about Israel than about Russia, which fair play to them, because unlike Russia, the money you send to Israel is quite considered, and the US is not really trading with Russia because of the embargoes and obvious stuff. Anyways, I digress a bit. However, he concealed the same-store sales at the branches that have been operating for this year were also likely to be down over the next few quarters. Total revenue for the period was flat at 6.5 billion, while net income fell about 12% to 2 billion. The results were also revealed. And yes, the prices also play a role in this. Everything has gotten expensive, and especially fast food. This is something that a lot of people simply cannot stomach. Like, fast food is supposed to be fast and unhealthy and cheap, kind of. Because you need only a little amount of time to produce it. You come into store, you place order, and you have it ready in like 5 to 10 minutes. So I mean, that's why it should be also cheap. However, it is not cheap, and it has gotten only expensive, and quite a bit of people simply can't even afford fast food nowadays, as weird as that sounds. McDonald's blamed the figures on a fall in the numbers of its customers in the US, which was partly offset by price rises along with the continued impact of the war in the Middle East and the weaker demand in China. Mr. Kempczinski said the cost of paper, food and stuff has increased as much as 40% in some markets as he defended higher menu prices. Industry-wide figures suggest fast food chains in the US have suffered a 2% fall in customers so far this year amid inflation pressures. Mr. Kempczinski said the firm was working on a new product lines and meal deals in an attempt to entice customers back, with meal deals having an impact in markets such as the UK. Well, I mean, that's going to be hard because, I mean, if you're gonna have a very good, very affordable menu, then people will start asking questions. Okay, so why is this so much more affordable than when you buy those items individually? It doesn't make any sense. And then they realize they're just getting scammed. That is the sad truth. Once again, fast food, fast and food, and it should be cheap. At this point, they might as well go buy fucking dinner. Yeah, dinner or dirham. Well, they don't probably have that in the USA, to be fair. They probably don't sell much kebab over there. I mean, there was, again, boycotts against the company was were launched last year when McDonald's Israel announced it was donating thousands of free meals to the country's troops fighting in Gaza. Oh, I see. And there's the root of its problem. Yes. A lot of people realize just what Israel is doing in Gaza, and they see those numbers of dead people, and yeah, they are boycotting it, and fairly so. I mean, hey, this is a fucking fast food chain, period. And in the USA, there's a shitload of fast food chains. I mean, if you don't like McDonald's donating food to the Israel troops, which is honestly completely reasonable, because I have no idea why the beyond national level corporation should be donating, meals to the soldiers of a country. Interesting, a country that USA is so hell-bent on supporting despite of its crimes, of the crimes of the far right in Israel. So yeah, you have full right to boycott them and go for other fast food. And let's be completely clear, fast food is trash. There we go, period. Fast food is trash food. It's unhealthy food. So I mean, if you boycott it, like, nobody has any right to trash talk you, because at least you are kind of living a little bit more healthy life probably, or you go to the next door fast food and nothing really changes. That's also possible. The giveaway prompted critics to accuse the fast food chain of helping to support the mass killings of Palestinians. Israel has denied targeting civilians. Well, we already have evidence that they've killed more than enough civilians now. Oh yeah, there are Hamas members inside of said building. Well, then send your ground troops to clear out this building, like sending rockets into this building. Like, what the hell do you think? Do you think people are fucking understanding? No, because this is a deliberate act to kill civilians with your poor justification that the Hamas troops are occupying it. You control Gaza. You control Gaza. You should have more than enough soldiers to always send a squad or battalion or a platoon into a building to clear it out from top to bottom. Instead, you choose to use rockets, artillery shells. What to say? Israel has denied targeting civilians. Sources at the global headquarters of McDonald's in the US tried to distance the firm from the row by saying the company was keen not to take side in the conflict and was against violence of any kind. Well, then fire anyone who actually sent that free food. Its Israeli franchise, which sparked the controversy, was taken over by the company earlier this year. Oh, I see. So it was obviously McDonald's and some franchise. Then they decided to go full Zionist, and well, yeah, McDonald's realized, oh fuck, we're getting Starbucks. Yeah, we're Starbucks now. So they took over. It will probably won't be as big of a role as it is been in Starbucks. I heard Starbucks is declining quite a bit. We could theoretically see a collapse of a worldwide brand. I've never ever visited Starbucks, nor do I intend to, because it's overpriced horseshit. Probably there are some good items here and there, however still expensive. And if I want something sweet and delicious, cocktail or whatever they make their coffee, I can do it myself. Or for the record, I do not drink coffee. I don't think coffee is good for you. So yeah, this was another article. Medium size and quite interesting, yeah, to talk about McDonald's. I heard Wendy's should open in my country in the upcoming years, so that's going to be interesting. I definitely would like to go to Wendy's and try some of their products. I mean, their Baconator sounds interesting, so I might try it as well. That depends if they're gonna have some exciting news for our market specifically. Something exciting, something new for our market. If they have, then I think Wendy's are going to do very good here. If they're gonna come in like I forgot the name of the other company that came recently. They specialize in selling chicken meat, I believe. Not the Five Guys, but something similar. It's a fast food chain from America, but I have no idea how is it. What's its name? P? No, maybe. Yeah, Popeyes. Popeyes. Yep, Popeyes. Popeyes came. Obviously, for first few days they were trying, so the quality was very high. However, people were saying that there's nowhere that big of a variety. There's nothing specifically for this market. Like, there's nothing really that exciting. It's like, it's okay, but it's nothing groundbreaking. So Wendy's should probably figure out the way to actually find some good and unique, meals for my region's market, so they have an actual successful launch and they potentially can become one of the biggest franchises in the country. That is possible. It depends only on how well they handle the marketing and the meals. If they're gonna be vanilla, well, then not many people will care. But yeah, they have stuff like Baconator, which is probably going to draw a lot of eyes. I think Wendy's can do really good in my region. We'll see. Anyways, I digressed and began to talk about Wendy's, but whatever. I'm gonna take a sip of juice, and we're gonna talk about our next article.